Sit back a bit, Kendra. Right into you.
There you go.
Yep. Alienation. Noun. Emotional isolation or dissociation. Hello, I'm your mind, giving you someone to talk to.
Hello, I'm the lie living for you.
Tell me more.
Human beings are compelled to live within a lie, but they can be compelled to do so only because they are in fact capable of living in this way.
10 bright faces spinning out of view.
In worlds of black, dreams become too small to find.
Alienation is a mode of experience in which the person experiences herself as an alien. She's become estranged from herself.
Sometimes I discover a part not unlike myself behind the mirror, a slightly more solid representation, a lost twin who casually reintroduces herself.
She does not see herself as the center of her world, as the creator of her own acts, but her acts and their consequences have become her masters, whom she obeys.
It's all so close, and yet so far. I see myself as people see me. It all means something.
The alienated person is out of touch with herself as she is out of touch with any other.
Something's familiar about these strangers like me.
We are bemused and crazed creatures, strangers judge themselves to one another.
And yet nothing to me. Kind of like we faded away. And I feel so alienated. Don't you feel alienated?
Don't know how it happened, just happened.
Alienation as our present destiny is achieved only by outrageous violence perpetrated by human beings on human beings.
Hello?
Has no one told you she's not breathing?
Hello? I'm still here.
You couldn't talk to them very well.
My pulse shatters like broken glass.
Words didn't seem to work. They lied when they came out of your mouth.
If I smile and don't believe all that's left of yesterday.
You tried so hard to understand them.
Soon, I know I'll wake from this dream.
You wanted to be part of what was happening.
Suddenly, I know I'm not sleeping.
You saw them having fun, and it seemed like such a mystery.
You don't know how it feels to be outside the crowd.
Almost magic. An ideal standpoint we can glimpse, but not adopt.
You don't know what it's like to be left out.
Made you think there was something wrong with you?
And the way they treat you?
You'd look in the mirror trying to find it.
And the way they look at you?
You thought that you were ugly and that everyone was looking at you.
And the way they hate you?
So you learned to be invisible, to look down, to avoid conversation.
And the way they blame you?
On the outside looking in.
And everyone blames me!
Oh, don't cry.
But I never cried.
Did you ever get invited to one of their parties?
Not one of them saw me cry.
Oh yeah, for hours you imagined the scenarios that might transpire.
Don't try to fix me.
If you would know what to do.
I'm not broken.
Oh, if they would notice that you came from a different planet.
My mind splits.
Ha! Did you get all brave in your thoughts?
Hours of indecision.
Like you were going to be able to go in there and deal with it and have a great time?
Self-doubt.
Did you think that all these people were going to talk to you and you would find out that you were wrong?
Intense depression.
That you had a lot of friends and you weren't so strange after all?
The blinding hate!
Did you even find out that you were invited only because you were so weird?
The rage that made me stagger!
You spent a lot of time full of hate just to have a way to get away from them.
Devastation. Projection.
So you can hide.
Being treated like a disease.
A chance to get away from the ones that made you feel so strange and ill at ease inside yourself.
if they bumped into me in the hall.
Oh, you're sensitive and you hide it.
They give me this look of utter contempt.
Oh, because you fear getting stepped on one more time.
And brush off their shoulder like I was some kind of contaminant.
It seems that when you show a part of yourself, that's the least bit vulnerable. Someone takes advantage of you.
A degenerate image of its own degeneration.
They mistake kindness for weakness, but you know the difference.
A record of people's own failures as individuals.
Oh, you've been the brunt of their weakness for years.
Home was not home.
And strength is something you know a bit about.
Where they weren't, that was home!
Because you had to be strong to keep yourself alive.
Metallic heartbeat.
Should have never reached this state.
Ostracized.
Separated.
Alienated!